Hello, my name is Jenny Humphreys, and this is my presentation on immigration for our cultural immersion project. And this is with my friend. There you can see her birth name right there, but her name means treasure, and so that's what all her friends call her, so that's what I call her. All right, Treasure's journey. So Treasure is a friend of mine. I've known her since the beginning of fall 2019. We've known each other for almost a year now, but it feels like I've known her much longer. Which is one of those friends where you just meet and you immediately know that you need to be friends. I wanted to interview her because she's the only person I know who's recently become a U.S. citizen and gone through the immigration process. So I asked her during our interview, where did you immigrate from? She said, Treasure said that she immigrated from Nigeria, which is on the west coast of Africa. Nigeria has 250 different ethnicities that speak hundreds of dialects and languages. These ethnic groups have distinct religious and cultural practices with a festive celebration designed for each day of the year. I thought that was really, really cool. I wish we did that in America. All right, how did you move to America and when? So Treasure moved to America in 2014. She moved to America to be with her father. Her dad came here in 1989 for missionary work when her mother was just 3 weeks pregnant. Treasure said it was hard without a father, and she was only able to see him 3 times in 25 years. She was very happy when her family and her were able to come to America and be with him. I asked Treasure what was the immigration process like. She said there was a lot of paperwork to fill out, and it got very expensive. And this is a direct quote from Treasure, she said, as of 2019, it costs $625 to file an application for naturalization, plus a $100 biometrics fingerprinting fee. She had to attach a copy of her green card too. There was fingerprinting, a lot of paperwork, so a lot to do. The officer also tested her knowledge of English and of U.S. civics. Some few weeks after that, this is a direct quote from Treasure, some few weeks after that, I was called in for a large public ceremony of which I and others were given oath, in which we swear loyalty to the United States, when I was given a certificate of naturalization showing that I am a U.S. citizen. Okay, and then I asked Treasure during our interview, was it difficult? For Treasure, it was not very difficult, but it was stressful to read and master all 100 English questions, the interview questions, and the civics test. It was also difficult because Treasure was still in school full-time when this was happening. It was a lot of pressure as well, because if you do not pass on the first try, then you have to take it again within 90 days. Wow. And she didn't have to do that because she passed. Yay! How did it make you feel? That's what I asked Treasure. How did it make her feel? She said, at the ceremony there were people from 52 different countries. I felt proud to be a U.S. citizen at that moment. Taking the oath was surreal. I was proud to be in a room full of every possible race and ethnicity. I felt grateful and hopeful the day I became a citizen. The 5 or 6 years I have spent so far in America allowed me to learn all about American culture. The transformational experience can be confusing at first. The mixture of cultures has allowed me to feel comfortable dealing with people from all walks of life and develop valuable relationships with people from different countries. I love those quotes. That is so cool. All right. So what's my take on it? Well, I felt honored that she was sharing this important event in her life with me and all the details about it. I felt I could relate to her, and that I too grew up without a father, which is something I hadn't realized before, that she had experienced that too. It made me have a lot of respect for immigrants, and all the hard work that they put into getting their citizenship. It made me happy that she was proud to be a U.S. citizen and that she achieved such a wonderful goal. Yay! So how did she react? She was so gracious and so willing to answer my questions, and you could tell that she was happy to do it. She definitely enjoys sharing her journey with other people. Even before this interview, we had had many discussions before about her culture, and it's always wonderful to hear about. I can definitely tell that, like me, she enjoys learning from different cultures as well. And even with her full-time student schedule in the middle of COVID-19 pandemic, she was just so wonderful to let me interview her. So what is my take on it? Well, it surprised me. Let's see, it surprised me that it cost so much money to become a citizen. It was like more than $600 and then plus another $100, so you know that's getting close to $1,000 to become a U.S. citizen. It also surprised me, but in a good way, that there are so many different countries represented at the ceremony Treasure attended. On that day, people from 54 countries received their citizenship, which is really, really cool. I would absolutely have this experience again. In fact, this experience made me want to have many more like it, where I learn from other cultures, different than my own. Yeah, I think a good way to do that would be to go into the Immigration Center of St. Louis, which is something I definitely want to do and volunteer at, either before or after I graduate. Just in general, it'd be a really great experience. So what did I learn? Alright, I learned that no matter how far away one lives, we all have similar desires, such as wanting to be with the ones that we love, such as Treasure wanting to come to America because she had only seen her dad 3 times in 25 years. We all hold that very important, and we all have, you know, love in our hearts to be with our family. It takes a lot of work to become a U.S. citizen, a lot of studying, a lot of hard work that these people have to do. And it makes those who earn citizenship very proud. Treasure was very, very proud and was all about giving an oath for America because she is very proud to be here. In social work, I think it's important to keep in mind that I think it's important to remember that it's a hard journey for those wanting citizenship. They face some very, very hard times, and we have no idea what they might have gone through before arriving to America. We should be very empathetic with when we work with immigrants, because we have no idea whether it's, you know, the drug wars and poverty in Mexico, or like what Treasure experienced, just wanting to be with her family, and yeah, we just have no idea what these people have experienced, and so it's just important to really listen to them and get to know them, and try to help them on their journey, not be judgmental, and just to be as empathetic and as respectful as possible. Thank you so much. I appreciate you listening to me and learning a little bit about Treasure and her immigration journey. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.